Hello and welcome back to Tools for Sparks, where today I am super happy to show you my new testing bag. I'm very excited about this, so let's get it in. So, this is it. Velocity Rogue 7.5 tester bag, as you can see described on this lovely label on the side. Now, Mike from Loadout has very kindly sent me this, so massive shout out to him, and I will leave a link to his tool shop below where you can get yourself one of these if you so wish. I've been wanting to get a new tester bag for a little while now because I've got the Vito meter bag, the MBP something or other, but to be honest, it's just not got enough space and it's not very well laid out. And I've seen people raving about these. In fact, I was a little bit jealous because Corey got one sent to him by Nick Bundy, and I was like, oh, it does look nice. This is my first Velocity bag that I've tried, and you know, I do love Vito stuff. I've got to admit, Vito ProPack stuff is very high quality. But the design of this just looks really interesting, so I'm quite excited to just open it up and show you what is involved. I've brought the Matrel with me today. Now, this is not my go-to tester anymore. This is basically has been relegated to the spares cupboard because we weren't really that happy with it, to be honest. So my tester has kind of been nicked by Corey, and I've got this one for the moment. Demonstration purposes only. This bag is probably going to have a mega in it ultimately. So we're going to lift this up, this flap up. This is the space where you can fit all your leads and things like that, and then the actual tester itself. So you've got these little pockets which are kind of allow you to shift and adjust the size of the internal space to be able to fit the tester that you have got. So that's quite nice. So I can just pull these out and then I can reconfigure the whole internal space according to the size of my tester. It's really hard with the microphone in the way. Right, so we've got I'm going to just pull those out, and then that should give me enough space to put the actual test meter in. So that the nice thing about these is they're all cushiony and soft and, you know, padded, and they'll protect your tester, which is really good. So you got that, and then obviously you've got loads of space for your various leads as well. You can put the leads in there, you can put the leads in there. You could reconfigure these however you want. I guess these are going to end up just being spares probably for me because it's quite a chunky tester. But for example, if I want to, what I can do is pop that in there. That creates like a little divider which gives me a little pocket. So I've got my tester in there. Then I've got a spare little pocket in here for my test leads and stuff. Nice thing about it here as well, you've got the screwdrivers. So you can just pop your screwdrivers, cutters, your GS38 test lead, whatever it might be. And essentially you can build what Mike would call a loadout for testing, where you've got one bag where you're like, okay, I'm doing an EICR, or I'm doing some initial verification testing or whatever, or you're doing your testing after you finish the job, and you've got everything in here that you need to do your testing. You've got, you know, your basic screwdrivers, you've got your multifunction tester, and any other bits and pieces that you need. You can even pop your laptop in here, or your iPad, or whatever it might be. In fact, let's get a laptop. Here's one I made earlier. It will fit perfectly your MacBook in there, or an iPad. Here's my iPad. Can stick the iPad in there, and it fits really nicely. You know, you've got space for whatever device you might particularly use to do your test certificates in. So I generally would probably just use the iPad, to be honest. So we can get rid of the laptop, pop the iPad in there, and that's good to go. On the front here, if we flip, so that's obviously, you know, a closed segment there as well, so that will protect your tester and stop it from getting dusty or dirty or whatever, and you can still use your screwdrivers and bits and pieces. In fact, let's pop some screwdrivers in there so we can see what it looks like. So you can see I've got my screwdrivers in here now. There's space for other stuff as well, whatever you might want to put in. And then here you've got pockets, so This table is slightly too small to really show, but you've got pockets here, so it's just a very flexible bag. You know, you can fit like your test labels in here, for example. So if you've got stickers for boards of various types, you can put all those in there. You can maybe put your Brother label printer tape reels in here, or you can have a separate bag for that if you so wish. And it's a nice kind of flexible wetsuit style material, feels pretty decent quality. On the top here, I suppose what you could do, if you're on the go, you could literally just shove your iPad under there and, you know, have that kind of protected to carry around. That's not going to go anywhere. You can tighten this up as you so wish. And let's talk about the pockets on here. So you've got a decent sized pocket on here. You've got these 3 pockets here where you could fit various small items, whatever you might need for testing. Some little croc clips or whatever it might be could go in there. On this end, you've got another pocket here as well. You've got a clip here for a tape measure, which is really nice. You've got a little clip here for your tape. See, they've thought of everything, and this is what I love. When it comes to tools, you know, you want somebody to invent tools who actually knows the kind of things that you will need, and this is a great example. So you can put your insulation tape on there of varying colours, which is really nice and handy. Then on this end, again, you've got space for a few screwdrivers, another pocket, whatever you might choose. You might have a pair of side cutters or pliers in there. And then this whole strap, which just clicks, goes over and clicks in. This mechanism is really, really nice quality. That just clicks in. If I show you. So you can just click that. It's like a belt. Makes a nice satisfying clicking noise, and it's super high quality. On the bottom is this tough plastic. So this is proper solid, obviously waterproof. So if you stick it in a puddle or whatever, in a, you know, muddy puddle outside, it's not going to let any water get into your tester, which is what you want. And it's flat and solid. It's got grip on it, so the bag's not going to tip over. You can put it on its base like that, pop it down, you can work off of it. You know, you could even, if I unclip this, you can basically, you know, do your certificate, use it as like a little mini desk if you want to. So I really like it. I think it's a great design. It's been very well thought out, and I'm looking forward to getting it out and using it in the real world at some point when I get back on the tools eventually. Get my Mega in there, get all my test leads in there. I think it'll be really nice. This carrying strap is super solid, super good quality, and overall it just feels like a really well designed, well thought out product. So I'll leave a link in the description below where you can get one of these from my good friend Mike at Loadout, and let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. If you've got one of these, do you like it? Is there anything that you don't like about it? I'd love to know all your thoughts below. Have you tried other tester bags, and which tester bag is your favourite? I'd love to know all your thoughts. But either way, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, because we've got loads more great videos coming up very soon. In fact, after this, on the little end screen, you're going to see a few more interesting videos popping up. Why not watch another one? Settle in for a cup of tea and have a Tools for Sparks session. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and see you on the next one.